Uttar Pradesh police say they have arrested 11 people and detained many others in the Ghazipur district after a police constable died in stone pelting by a mob on Saturday afternoon, merely hours after Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed a rally in the district. Now, the victim is Constable Suresh Watts and his colleagues. They were all returning from security duty at the rally a few kilometers away. The police identified the attackers as members of the Nishad party, which was holding district-wide protests to demand enhanced reservation. Now, this is the second incident of a policeman being killed by a mob in Uttar Pradesh over the last few weeks. Let me remind you, Inspector Subodh Kumar Singh was also shot dead in western Uttar Pradesh's Bulandshahr on the 3rd of December after clashes erupted over cow slaughter allegations.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की ड्यूटी में आए हुए थे। यहाँ से ड्यूटी समाप्त करके जा रहे थे। रास्ते में थाना नौनहरा के अटवा मोड़ पर कुछ निषाद पार्टी के लोग जो है धरना प्रदर्शन कर रहे थे। उसी में ईंटा पत्थर चला है, चोट लग गई है, जिसकी वजह से उसको
वीवीआईपी ड्यूटी बाद समाप्त जा रहे थे थाने पर। वहाँ पे जैसे अटवा मोड़ जो पुल है, पहले क्षतिग्रस्त पुल है, वहाँ पे हम लोग पहुँचे। कंट्रोल रूम द्वारा बताया गया कि वहाँ पे जाम लग गया है। तो कंट्रोल रूम द्वारा बताया गया कि आप वहीं पे मौके पर रह के आप वहाँ जाम को छोड़ा दें। जब जाम को छोड़ाने लगे, निषाद समुदाय के कुछ लोग थे जो अपनी मांग रहे थे कि कहीं उन लोगों की कहीं गिरफ्तारी हुई थी। तो हम लोग काफ़ी प्रयास किए, समझाया बुझाया गया, लेकिन वो लोग माने नहीं। फिर उसके बाद ईंट पत्थर लगे चलाने एक बार की, लाठी डंडा ईंट पत्थर।
अब मैं चाहता हूं पहले जांच हो, पुलिस उसका जांच करके बिन करे। ऐसे थोड़ी किसी को आरोप लगा दें कि निषाद पार्टी कार्यकर्ता थे और पुलिस को ऐसा किया। और जो हमारे पास सूचना है उस तरीके मैं चाहता हूं कि पुलिस खुद जांच करे, जांच करने के बाद ही किसी को कुछ करे।
एक एसआई खुद कह रहा है कि निषाद पार्टी के लोग थे, वो डिमांड कर रहे थे कुछ, और निषाद पार्टी के ही लोग थे। आप ये मना कर रहे हैं कि निषाद पार्टी के?
नहीं, ये तो भाजपा के लोग बदनाम करने के लिए सब काम कर रहे हैं ना। आज के दिन में किसी तरीके से किसी इनको बदनाम करके इनको दिक्कत में पैदा किया जाए, जिससे समाज फिर इसी तरीके से रहे कमजोर बना। तो कमजोर वर्ग के साथ तो हमेशा अन्याय होता रहा ना।
And 2 weeks after more than 80 retired civil servants wrote a strong open letter on the killing of Inspector Subodh Kumar Singh at Bulandshahr earlier this month, calling for the resignation of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Anand Kumar, the police officer in charge of law and order in Uttar Pradesh, has sent a write-up to journalists, which says that the bureaucrats have made sweeping generalizations in their letter, which has no empirical basis and is unsubstantiated and divorced from facts. They also said that this kind of vilification by former bureaucrats is unacceptable, and notwithstanding the gravity and import of the heinous crime at Bulandshahr, equating it with the collapse of constitutional values is absolutely ridiculous, to say the least. The write-up even went on to say that this is a misplaced perception of the bureaucrats and it is ignorant of ground realities and stems from opinions formed from TV debates and media reports. Let's go over to my colleague Alok Pandey, who's in Lucknow. Alok, can you give us first an update on the recent killing of the second policeman? And you know, we just got an update that 11 people have been arrested and several detained. Can you tell us a little more?
Well, yes, that is correct. In the murder FIR that was filed after the killing of Head Constable Suresh Watts, 32 people were named and there were another 100 unnamed accused in that FIR. The police says that they have arrested 11 people. They haven't disclosed to us who these 11 people are, but one would assume that these people are those whose names are mentioned in the FIR, and that they have detained several other people. They are saying that they will make other arrests soon and that strict action will be taken after directions from UP Chief Minister Adityanath, who announced a compensation for the family about 50 lakh rupees and asked the police to act swiftly. Now, I just want to update, and this is something that perhaps we should have played out too. The son of the constable, Mr. Suresh Watts, his son, Mr. Singh, VP Singh, who is there in Ghazipur to take the body back to the constable's paternal village for the last rites now, he has said that, you see, and I quote him, he has said that the police is not even being able to protect their own. So what more can we expect from them? And he questions Mr. Adityanath's move to award this hefty compensation by saying that, what will we do with the compensation now? Earlier, a similar incident has taken place in Bulandshahr too. So, clear questions on the role and the manner in which the UP police has been tackling issues of law and order in Uttar Pradesh in the last some time, especially this month, which has really been very, very bad for the police. There are 2 policemen who've died in mob violence, Ruby. One, Mr. Singh, Inspector Subodh Kumar Singh in Bulandshahr in the first week of December, and now this head constable, Mr. Vats, dying in Ghazipur at the hands of a mob. Like you were talking also about the police's response to this entire issue. Many people, not only these ex-bureaucrats on whom the police have responded, many others have questioned the way the entire law and order mechanism is being handled in UP. But Chief Minister Adityanath himself has come out to say that, look, my government should actually be praised for the way things are being handled in UP, and my government should actually get credit for the way we are handling the situation in UP. Now, perhaps the response of a top police officer here mirrors what is being said. What is being said by the Chief Minister, because Mr. Anand Kumar, the ADG Law and Order, has gone ahead to call this letter by ex-bureaucrats that question the credibility of the government UP to be fictitious and based on irrelevance, is what he's saying.
Well, Alok, I believe in the letter, the allegations made by the bureaucrats have been referred to as sweeping generalization, and in fact, a reference has also been made to how these generalizations are based on what the bureaucrats are hearing on TV news debates and reading in media reports. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, yes, absolutely. I think you read out the main points anyway, Ruby. But yes, the police's response, like I said, mirrors what the Chief Minister, the head of administration in UP, has been saying. That his government deserves a lot of praise in which, for the manner in which they've actually acted in both the Bulandshahr incident, and perhaps they will say the same thing about what they've done in Ghazipur. But I think there are pertinent questions that certainly are raised, and that's something that has drawn a strong response from a top police officer who's gone ahead to say, like you said, the fact that a lot of the perception is very different from the reality on the ground, and he says that to call the entire police force ineffective is something that is not right, basically saying that, look, we are trying our best and that we are trying to uphold law and order. Now, of course, there are many who would differ with this viewpoint of this police officer, Mr. Kumar, but this is what he has said, and this is what he feels the police's responses to these incidents of mob violence that have claimed the lives of 2 policemen so far in this month.